On the 27th of June, just gone, the Ukrainian poet Victoria Amelina was killed when a Russian missile hit the restaurant she was in at Kramatorsk, a town in Ukraine. Victoria was one of those poets featured in an evening of Ukrainian poetry organised a couple of months ago as part of the Writing on the Wall festival. The evening was organised by the Liverpool Dead Good Poets Society at the initiative of Floyd Kennedy. We had the readings at Leaf, readings from members of the Ukrainian community here in Liverpool, including people displaced by the war there. Colin Watson, myself, and Floyd also read some of the Ukrainian poems. The poem I read that night was by Victoria Amelina. Victoria went to Canada to study, graduated in IT, and worked for an international high-tech firm for about 13 years before going full-time to literature. She was a very successful writer who won several poetry awards. This poem is called A Poem About the Poet's Death by Victoria Amelina. When a poet is shot dead, readers ask his colleagues, "Can you please write a poem about the poet's death?" The poem should start with love, maybe go through some death, turning fear into fury, but in a couple of lines inevitably return to love, as love should always prevail, at least in poetry. The surviving poets listen, standing around the grave like King Arthur's knights, thinking of the Holy Grail of literature, having their words ready like swords for love. And then something changes. Another bombing happens, or it begins to snow, so silently as if the world was written only by the dead poet. The other poets have quit. In memory of Victoria Amelina.